Shahpour Pouyan was fascinated by the extraordinary shape of the tomb of the 11th century Muqarnas Dome of Sharaf ad-Dawla, a Shi'ite mausoleum near Mosul, Iraq. The tomb looked like a huge fancy sculpture, even though it was made almost 1,000 years before modern art in Europe. The outside of the tomb was full of interesting patterns, just like the inside. This type of dome was unique to Iraq, but many of them were destroyed a long time ago. Sadly, the one Pouyan liked was destroyed in 2014, but before that, he had a picture of it on his wall, hoping to visit it someday. When Pouyan realized he would never see the tomb, he started drawing it from memory every week. His work shows how our memories and stories can change over time, just like how ideas and images have traveled and mixed across different cultures, especially in the Islamic world and Western Asia. Draw 2 vanishing points on both sides of your A4 page. Draw a horizontal line connecting both vanishing points. The next vertical line you will draw will be the edge of your building. The height of the line above the horizontal line should be shorter than the line below it. This means the viewer will feel like they are looking up at your building. Connect the tops and the bottoms of your vertical line to the vanishing points using orthogonal lines. Orthogonal lines are diagonal lines that always connect to the vanishing point. They will also be the sides of your building. Draw 2 vertical lines either side of the vertical line you first drew. The distance between these lines will decide how much of each side of the building you want the viewer to see. You can now rub away the horizontal line that is going through your building. You can now rub away the diagonal lines as they are no longer needed. You can now start drawing out the dome on top of your building. The design for this dome was inspired by Shahpour Pouyan's Muqarnas Dome. I will now add the supporting legs to the sculpture. On the real sculpture, there would be 4 legs. Because of the angle we are drawing the sculpture from, you can only see 3 legs. Next, draw a vertical line this size. Leave a gap at the top of the line. Next, draw another parallel line that is slightly shorter next to the line you just drew. Make sure you leave a gap at the top of the line. Draw a diagonal line that goes from the vanishing point to the first vertical line you drew. Draw a diagonal line that goes from the vanishing point to the bottom of the first vertical line you drew. Draw a diagonal line that goes from the vanishing point to the bottom of the first vertical line you drew. I am now going to start drawing the tiles on my building using diagonal lines that go from the vanishing point to my vertical line. I will rub away these small lines each time. Draw two vertical lines to create the effect of having 33 individual tiles. You can draw 33 tiles on the opposite side using the same method you have used on one side of your building. Apply tone to your building using your pictures as a reference.